What's going on, guys? In this video, I just want to quickly talk to you about some accessories sent to me by PGYtech. These are all for the DJI Mavic Air, and I just want to go through with you some of the things that they offer, such as the controller stick protector. We have, of course, filter sets. I didn't even know that they made this, but they actually make skins for the DJI Mavic Air. And of course, they have cases. I've actually done a couple of reviews on their cases in the past, I believe for the Spark. So very similar case as far as the outer parts go. Inside is, of course, precision cut for the Mavic Air. So I'll talk to you a little bit about that in this video. So one of the first accessories they sent me is the control stick protector. Now what's interesting about this protector is that I know that they had this released before for the Mavic Pro as well as the Spark, because they all have the exact same distance or size for the remote as far as where the sticks are placed. So I know that these were really good for the Mavic Pro as well as the Spark because you couldn't take off the sticks from those remotes. The Mavic Air, you can take off the sticks. So I'm not sure how much you'll need this, but if you're like me and you want to sometimes just keep them on, if you're traveling with it in a case and you just want to leave these on, this is also a nice protective accessory to have as just another way to make sure that the sticks don't get banged around in transit. So if you don't want to take your sticks off and you want to either store it in a case or you want to just store your remote in something like a backpack or a bag and you want to have your sticks protected, they sell something like this, which actually covers the remote and also covers the screen here. So if you have the Mavic Pro, you'll have a screen here on your remote. So they have that here to cover that screen. The Mavic Air does not, so you're able to just put this right over the sticks and it prevents them from moving around and shifting. So if this is in your bag, it'll prevent it from actually banging or coming off. If I do travel and I want to go really light, I will of course take off these sticks here and place them underneath. But for those that just want to maybe have another accessory and keep the sticks on, if they don't want to take them off all the time and you know, risk losing them, risk popping out, because actually the sticks can pop out from that little holder in the bottom. And when they do, what's interesting is I found out the hard way is that if it's not in there tight, it can actually pop out, and then there's that little bottom slit right here, which is technically for your phone plug. You can actually see it come out right there. So if those are in there tight, they can actually, your sticks can actually pop out and come out right here at the bottom. So there is a reason why some people don't like to take off the sticks, and it's just because of the fact that they can come out just like that. So if you are the type that want to keep those sticks on and keep them in here nice and tight, you can use this stick protector to keep them on. That way you never have to take them off. The next accessory we'll talk about is the PGYtech filters for your Mavic Air. Now this one is actually just a straight ND filter set, even though they have, well, I believe it's a UV filter, which is really just a clear cover or a clear filter. And then they also have a circular polarizer one, but they don't have the mix of the ND plus polarizer filter on these. So this one is more of just a straight ND. And if I'm looking at it now, it's an ND 4, 8, 16, and 32. And like I also said, it comes with a UV and a circular polarizer filter. So it comes with a nice little case, which is pretty cool. It has a little magnet at the bottom, so you just press it and lift it up. So at least it comes in a nice case for you to protect your filters while you're traveling. And as you can see here, it comes in a set of 6. When I tested these out, everything worked out and balanced fine. I didn't have any issues. In order for you to install them, it's pretty straightforward. All you have to do is remove the outer ring, the factory outer ring from the Mavic Air camera, pick which filter you want to use, and slide that on here, and it screws on nice and easy. And there was no issues when I did startup. It balanced, everything worked fine. If you're curious about what ND filters to use or what strengths to use, I've done a video and I'll link that above here. Gives you a little bit more information about what ND filters do, how to use them, how to dial it in. I'll make sure that information is above as well as down below in the description. The next accessory that PGYtech sent me was an actual skin, which is a camo skin. And I'm not sure exactly how many types of skins or skin patterns or colors that they offer. Make sure you check out their website. I'll link all that info down below. But yeah, I didn't even know that they came out with skins, which is kind of cool. I'm not really a you know, like a skin kind of guy. I don't know, that sounds weird. So I'm not really the type to like deck out my Mavic. I like to just keep it really simple. I don't really decorate it, but it's nice to know that they actually do offer something like this. When you open it up, it comes in this plastic case, and I thought there'd be more colors, but it's actually just one color. But what it is, they give you the skin for the top, and then as well as the sides and the arms, and then even one for the remote, which is pretty cool. So that way you have a whole matching set with your remote to your drone, and it comes with a little tool kit here and some instructions to tell you how to install it properly. All right, now next we have is, of course, the PGYtech hard case. Now this is a hard case. It is a lot bigger than the factory little clamshell case, so I always want to show that as reference. It is bigger, but it is also made to hold everything that's in your Fly More combo. So more batteries, your prop guards and things like that, more accessories, more room for other gear if you need that much more room. And if you are okay with carrying around a bigger case. More than likely, if you just want to keep it compact and you're traveling, what I will do still is put it back into the factory case just like this. But if I'm staying local for a while and I'm not going to really travel, go on an airplane, I will keep it in a hard case or in a case in general. So I've actually tested out a couple other cases like you've seen in my past videos, but I will normally just keep it in a case just like this. And it's nice just to have everything there. You have all your batteries, your charger, your hub, and everything in here. So before we go on the inside, let's check out the outside. And very similar, of course, to most of the cases out there, except PGYtech does a couple things that I like that I think some other companies don't. And that is their latch or their latch system. I really like how the latch system on their cases work versus some of the other ones. It's a two-step latch, which means you have to press down first, and then you can pull it out. Some of the other cases out there are really just one hinge or one pull that you just have to pull harder and it'll undo. This one you actually have to have two different directions in order for it to unlock. So it helps the helps the user out that if in case this gets hooked onto anything, it won't come off because you actually have to do a two-step unlock. Waterproof, weatherproof, has the auto pressure valve release here. Of course, it has pads on the bottom to prevent scratching, even though I've beat it up pretty well when I've been using it, but hey, that's what it's for. They added actually a little bit of metal on top of these holes right here, so that if you want to add like a padlock or anything like that, you're able to do that with this case. On the inside, you have a nice 1-inch egg crate foam on top, and as you can see here, it has a lot of room. Everything is precision cut to fit the accessory it's made for, and they have room here which is for your prop guards. You have room for your controller up top. You have the charger right here in the middle. This is another large cavity that can hold a phone. If you have a phone right here, there's a slot that you can hold your phone in, and then you have more room here for cords, cables, and the accessories. I have like SD card readers and stuff like that. Another area up here to put more cords. 2 batteries, so you'll have 3 batteries total. You're gonna have 2 on the side here, and then 1 in the aircraft. What's cool is they also have a slot for your filters. So they are already thinking ahead and making sure everything fits properly. Your filter set fits right here on the right-hand side. Even though you can put your remote into the case with your sticks on. And for instance, if I had this on there, I don't know why, I mean, that's a lot of protection, but it does still fit. So nice that they made it still fit within the case. Now I have double protection on my sticks. A little overkill, but at the bottom here, you have an area for the hub. So it's at the very bottom of this case, at the bottom, right below the Mavic. And then of course you have the Mavic Air that sits right here up top and fits perfectly in there. So that's about it, guys. A bunch of new accessories from PGYtech for the DJI Mavic Air. If you guys got this far in the video, please don't forget to hit that like button if you got some value from it. And also don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell to be notified when I post new videos like this. This is Aljo Anastasio with flightpath.com. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.